name is Stephen Mensah, and I'm the Executive Director of the Toronto Youth Cabinet, the City of Toronto's official youth advocacy body. Today I'll be discussing on the need to prioritize youth in Toronto's budget. Young people in Toronto have been unable to access the investments in the community they have long been calling for and deserve. Toronto continues to have a worsening youth unemployment rate, a lack of youth programming, and a lack of community support. Young people in Toronto should be able to live and grow in healthy and safe communities with a bounty of opportunity rather than an overwhelming presence of violence and poverty. Toronto's 2023 budget is an opportunity to ensure that Toronto's youth are prioritized. It is an opportunity to make substantial improvements to young people's socioeconomic conditions. This budget requires investments that must be backed by long-term, predictable, and sustainable funding to ensure its success. The $2 million additional funding currently proposed in this budget for youth is not enough. City Council must match the $48.3 million proposed increase in intervention efforts to the Toronto Police Service with a $48.3 million additional investment in prevention efforts to young people. We must see investments in the following areas. First, a creation of more youth hubs and enhanced youth spaces, as well as expanded hours of current hubs and spaces. We must ensure every neighborhood improvement area has an active youth hub where young people can have access to recreational programming and support services. Second, increased funding to violence prevention grants, such as the Identify and Impact program, which have shown to be successful in enhancing opportunities for young people and promoting broader community safety. And third, the creation of a summer youth employment program to ensure young people have access to mentorship opportunities and jobs that will aid them on their path toward a future of career success and economic security. The epidemic of gun violence continues to plague our city, and our youth are most affected by it. The rise in violence we've seen being perpetrated by youth in our communities, from carjackings to armed pharmacy robberies, will not be effectively addressed through downstream approaches of policing first. Only an upstream, community-driven response will be successful and has proven to be effective. Imagine for a second, because this is a fact I'm about to say, we have 52 communities in Toronto with neighborhood community officers, in total 206 officers with an average of 4 in each community. Yet we only have 40 communities with youth hubs, active youth hubs I should add. We can't say that we are more focused on prevention than intervention when time and time again we have consistently funded intervention efforts over effective prevention efforts. A fraction of the millions of dollars will be put in for more police in our neighborhoods could fund a dozen youth hubs in these same neighborhoods that have none. I'll also note the fact that many of these neighborhood community officers depend and rely on youth hubs to connect and engage with the communities. But how can we really do that when there's no presence of youth hubs in their community? The time for platitudes and nice words are far gone. Now is the time for urgent action, and City Council must prioritize youth in this budget. The reality is that this budget leaves a lot to be desired for youth who are envisioning a Toronto that is more youth-friendly and equitable, one that supports them in reaching their full potential instead of one that pushes them farther away from their success. This budget freezes the Community Partnership Investment Program, which funds dozens of nonprofit organizations. This budget poses a 10-cent fare increase on young people. This budget does not substantially address the staffing issue present in recreation. This budget will continue to ensure our equity-deserving young people remain in a state of poverty and precariousness. Acknowledging the budget constraints that are present this year, it reinforces the need to prioritize evidence-based solutions that will ensure real safety beyond just a semblance of it. One death is one too many, one carjacking is one too many, one school shooting is one too many. All Torontonians, especially our young people, deserve to live in a city where they have the support and opportunities necessary to reach their full individual potential. Today and every day, let us commit to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.